Green Bay. Yo. Welcome to the Wiggy Show.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium.
Let's go, chat.
We've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers.
Tap in, watch your boy put on the show. Another spectacular blowout.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. From the gun, it's Love. First down throw there is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Applying pressure.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Early, 3rd and long. The shotgun. It's Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go. They'll run it. And it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
19 Texas.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's free downfield. It's Kurtz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
All right. Buggy. Hey, south.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Damn, I
They
picked the
come to the
wrong
line,
play.
needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go.
He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ow, good tonight. Hey, wait, wait. Why, Tony? Look the hot. Tonight.
Here's Stroud.
This nigga took forever to come out of his route, man.
Great rally to the ball to force
Good
a
defense.
turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way,
the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
I'm all over him.
Black Ultra. Set.
Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun on third down, it's Love.
God damn.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he will take this one in.
Damn.
74 yards.
And they don't never let me pick that shit.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan. They come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
From the
I
35,
gotta go
it's
back to
first
that
and 10.
defense.
They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right.
On the ground, it's Marks. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. and 6.
Touchdown.
Oh, ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready? Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, stop. Hey, Uno more, Uno more. No.
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time. It's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, White, 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Not yet, man. I got to score first.
Reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll run straight ahead with Marks, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 15-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted.
This nigga ain't running the right route, man.
Way Walker.
Bad. Man.
Drill green. Up on now. Black 4, 97.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Throwing on second down, Love. Completes this one. It's Christian Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Watch this here.
Love to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. Way to push the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. A second down throw for Love. Musgrave, the tight end. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18. White Tony. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end.
What
And
the
they bring him down
fuck?
there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Man, how did dude get ran down like that, check?
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Marks. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Cade Stover. Touchdown, Texans.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, Now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Texans 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff.
Alright,
It's coming
this
their way.
defense here for my check right
Showing
here,
off
man.
the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, it's Love. This one broken
No.
up. It's incomplete. The defender
No,
right there
no.
with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Back to throw is Love.
That should have been a pick, man. Throw
Packers
it
going to
again.
use their final timeout now as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
Real green. Come on.
First
Set.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's another first down, another big play.
That show was
The
trying to
defense
take.
has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love.
That ain't me.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
6. Mega. Ready. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds,
Trying.
incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Boy, won't kick me the ball, Chad. Can't get y'all no kick return like that.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Leads to second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll air one out for Higgins.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And the woes in the
I
running game continue.
can't get a good first down with my run. I want to break neck.
On the quick, right? Hey, 19 taxi.
Second down throw for Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
Once I get that first good run, it's over.
Here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Back to throw. Stroud.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's
There we go.
a gain of 11.
There we go.
First and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew
I
up
just need
yards
to
and
get
get
that
first
one good
down after
run
first
in.
down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Down, Stroud. Hit
Good
as he
defense.
throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right. 19 taxi.
Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within 6.
Packers 20, Texans 14.
The defense here for y'all, Chad. Watch this here.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right, here we go, Chad. I got you.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Play going nowhere. The defense
All over
over
there.
that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The man in motion is Watson.
Yellow, 43.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs.
No.
And this is a slight
No.
improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Gonna take his favorite way away. Gonna take his favorite player away, chat. Watch this here.
Striker, 3-3. Red, strike through. Ready.
Now Love.
I knew it. I knew I was gonna get him.
And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take
Be
the lead.
quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You don't like that, chat.
118. What's that? Hey, uno. Mark. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down.
Damn.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Nigga applying pressure, chat.
Tight end, Dalton Schultz.
Be mad.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready? With the hot. One. Hey, uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw.
Good defense.
Here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
1st and 10.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Let the hot.
Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Welcome to the chat, my boy.
Edgerrin Cooper getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
I want all that back.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud.
I want all that
To
back.
the goal line. In. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texas.
It's all in how you throw the ball.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Makes the score Texans 21, Packers 20. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for
So
Houston.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone.
That boy ain't fumbled it.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
Give him 3 yards.
For about
Oh.
It's 2nd down.
Picked the wrong play.
2nd and 6.
Hell.
They'll stay
Oh,
on
it
the ground
worked
with
out.
Jacobs.
Thank you.
And they're
Allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
So,
room to run past the 30. And he's gonna
there wasn't nobody on
down
that back,
with
man.
the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Able to make one man miss.
While he's getting his dollar.
They get him, take him down behind the line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
That
man.
one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The
I'm
game
getting
is there
nervous
for
now,
the taking.
Chad.
They
It's third
control
down.
their own destiny, but this brings up a really big
Pressure.
third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And here we go, fourth and inches.
It's fourth down.
Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Jacobs.
Man, where
that
he
one
going?
shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now on second and long.
Brings up second and 11. At the Texans.
Love to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Pressure too much.
Sacks or drive killers?
Back where he started from, Chad.
Yeah,
back where he started from, Chad.
You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Slide to
Now Love. He'll get this out to his running back.
This pitch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
cut.
They'll go with Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Ready. Black ultra.
From the gun on third down. It's Love.
Oh, yeah.
That is incomplete.
And I get to keep my time
He
on.
goes.
Put your foot on it, boy.
Could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This a potential game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute.
Oh,
as
yeah.
they kick it away.
I return me.
And brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno.
Throwing is Stroud. And that could be the dagger.
Yeah, I threw a bad
Intercepted.
Fuck.
Picked off by Evan Williams.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They took this one down to the wire. Late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Buy a jumbo jet.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started.
I think you're going to play good.
Off we go from a snowy Philadelphia. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. We'll try and run here with Cook. He's inside the 25. And he's
no gonna do you bad.
Score. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
I think I'm gonna get my dollar this
game
time.
Started, able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Yeah, shit, I'm close to that dollar. Might get 2.
7-0 is our score.
This nigga must not be no good kicker. They'll need us hold on a little.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. He's back
Boy,
to the
can't put
original
his foot in the
line.
ground.
No gain on that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Denford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's
gonna sign that paper.
Pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown.
Gonna sign that boy for that loss, Chad.
Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it
I'm gonna
away.
let you get your touchdown back then, since you was outside smoking.
Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
He say on the damn kick return, that damn.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get
Good
this
shit.
complete. That's A.J. Brown. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
Hey, let's stop.
It takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
He does a nice job
3 at a
coming
time?
from his safety position, filling his run gap.
No, 2 at a
assignment.
time.
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost that 2.
He'll be stacked
What?
at the line of
It's
scrimmage.
never supposed to lose 2. I appreciate the follow, man. I see you.
They need
Hit
8
that screen.
as they come up for third down. They'll run the toss.
Oh, no,
He's
man.
looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Khalil Shakir returning for the
I
Bills.
won't blow this sign, chat.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
Put down back to the 19. I try to let it go in the end zone. All right, Josh Allen, don't do nothing stupid, man.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen.
Dang.
As he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen.
What a flag is.
Incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And
It was
it'll be
wide
second
open.
down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And an Eagles first down.
To throw, Hurts. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. And in motion is Smith. On the handoff, this is Barkley. From the goal line, they're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front.
I'm just be
So let's give
tripping
the big
on how they don't
guys
let me never
all the
sign your
credit in
ass.
the
I'll be
world.
having all the
He's able to
chances in the
displace the
world.
defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Man, it's me, man.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
You got that dollar right here. Watch this here.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. James Cook, touchdown Bills. His second touchdown of this first half.
Bills play good in that
You
snow.
just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched.
I don't like this kicker, bro. His meter is small. Fuck around and miss.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
That's a good kick. You can run that back.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he works his way.
What do you got, about 13 yards?
Nice run for 8 on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch. No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Now,
That's me there, boy.
Looking for Brown. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside
Good
the
catch.
15.
Good catch, man.
Big time play with Hurts and Brown. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that
You could
he's
just throw that
probably
up
one
there.
of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That'll be taken in.
I'm all over there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 5-yard line.
2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10.
When they show them run stats after this play, here, watch it say like 125.
On the ground. It's Cook to start this drive. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
They were going to say 125. You letting the computer do all your tackling.
29. Here's second down and 5. Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Cook.
And
Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Allen on 3rd down. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he will go all the way. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
we got that on film, Chad.
A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. When you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get
wasn't even supposed to fumble, man.
For these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
Ah, that's me, though.
Now a deep ball looking for
That's me.
and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Hurts.
Boy, better not catch no shit like that. I'm all over there.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after the catch than it does.
That was a good little rock there.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a give to Barkley, running right.
Ah, yeah.
He'll get back for pickup of about 3. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Hurts. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Damn.
And the Eagles going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that
If he
here,
kick it to me,
going
I'm
into
running it
halftime,
back.
changes this entire game.
7 seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the kick is away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen looking downfield for Coleman. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining.
Hell yeah.
Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good
I was
coverage.
just hoping something can happen. Shit, I wasn't finna bomb that. Want me to, this nigga in prevent, he want me to bomb it.
Pretty
Throw him a
interesting
pick.
first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes.
Instead
or
of
more
trying to make
as
something
this
happen.
second half gets underway.
I got you, Chad. Got some
Another 3
defense.
tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Man,
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
oh,
Downfield is Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
oh, man.
Eagles
Let's do it. Man, you know I know it.
Hurts. Got a
This nigga ran the same shit.
Brown brings it in.
This shit.
And he will put it into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Eagles have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be in.
What? He got the ball.
Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to
Come
force
on.
3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Once again, it's Barkley. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
On play action, here's Hurts. That is caught. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. He'll run with Cook. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Yeah, where I supposed to be playing
This
from
is just
behind.
high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball
Come
over.
out this defense,
He knows
Chad.
he has nothing down
Come
the
on,
field,
something
nowhere
else.
to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
I gotta try something else, man.
From his end zone.
That little play action play killing me, man.
Set up shop.
Shit.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
63. Very good.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down up.
I'm running right by this dude.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
For Eagles.
King, Phil
First
King.
down.
Phil King.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Silver, anyone else?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Good stop.
Right side, brought in by Brown. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
48 yards. And the Bills' 1st down. It's a gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Bills.
On 1st down, it's Allen.
Fuck.
And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It covers 63 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Then is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Here now, second down and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Hurts. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The Eagles will set up for
Saquon going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up
bullshit.
Now Ray Davis going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First down. That one downfield for Cooks. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Sacrifice my touchdown for a one-hander.
First and 10. He's going to try it here again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Again, working deep downfield. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they
hard.
needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Set.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Good running inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to have to let you take over, man. Bullshit.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the stretch. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move.
No, it's going
This is
bad.
going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. It couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the trivia.
That's bad right there. Hey. Damn.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Great, set.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
17 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey!
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And he is caught. He's into space past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And this is caught.
What the fuck?
Touchdown. Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
And I know we have a ton of time, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 65 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle.
Nice, enough of that sign nonsense.
14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
No touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. There. No touch.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a short pickup there about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup.
Damn.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
To throw is Shuck. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And this is not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Hurts. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I needed it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense. But you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That's good. For the Eagles.
They'll go to Barkley again.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
the 34-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. Open there, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught on the left flank. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Yeah, shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
To throw now, Shuck. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the
This nigga still hitting me, man. I'm out of bounds, bro.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Late ass hit, man.
Now Shuck. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, 43 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
Come on,
the
man.
Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, babe.
I should have dropped that shit.
And taken down to the ground. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw here. Able to find
Man, come on, man. He got to drop something, man. Can't catch all this shit.
15-yard line. First down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 15.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 71 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for two.
Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Saints 30.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That's right.
Man, the ball won't stop this nigga Brown, man. Damn.
A.J. Brown, 43 yards.
What kind of fucking defense is they playing out
Eagles are
here?
able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, Silver.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Throwing, Shuck.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's Shuck.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints get a bit closer.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Good defense.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up.
Damn, I gotta learn how to kick this fucking onside.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
The toss out to Barkley. 131 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets us one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Great. Trimmer. Delta.
On the end around, here comes Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Eagles 57, Saints 36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 3. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. An audible here to get a new look. Check to throw for it.
What the fuck?
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's a give to Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
He ain't gonna get it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Throwing his Hurts. This short throw. And he fumbled. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete.
Give them all a chance to pad their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
They need to fix this fucking defense.
Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Great.
They'll set up to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Saints 36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But
it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
It leads to second.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
169 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
There he goes, right side.
Saquon Barkley.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.